Cruise by Mandy, Cruise Math number 6. If you have not watched the first 5, I recommend you do so. I am a CLIA Elite Cruise Counselor doing cruises full-time the last 13 years with experience on over 80 different ships across over 20 different cruise lines, visiting over 200 ports in the world. But also, my first career was teaching high school mathematics for about 15 years, high school level. So I also taught middle school and students that were taking high school level there. And my undergrad degree is in mathematics, a BS in mathematics. But I am not BSing you today as we talk about cruise math in the travel world. So not math like we learn, not new math, but cruise math, because it can really work to your advantage. I am married to a husband who loves airplanes. If you see our back wall over there, there are airplane photos all over my office. We have a Southwest Airlines 25th anniversary poster. He has worked for Southwest for 30 years now, over 30 years, and he loves airplanes. So I hear a lot from the dispatcher side, the guy that's doing the weights and balances and deviation airports, sending the flight plans to the captain and signing off on those. So I hear a lot, and today he worked a 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. shift. So I've grown up with it in the last, quarter century that we've been together. Talk about this though. Here we go. I can save, let's say, $200 per person for my family of 4 if I fly in the day of the cruise. I'm going to take that 7 a.m. flight. I'm going to get there and I'm going to go straight to the cruise. Everything's going to work perfect because nobody ever argues with the flight attendant to cause a delay in the flight. Nobody ever has a medical deviation such as blood sugar spiking, chest pains, or anything weird like that. Nobody ever has ATC issues of calling in sick during a possible government shutdown or a ground delay or a ground stop because there's rain or weather in the area. Never happens, right? Oh no, I can give you way 2 scenarios from me personally. In fact, just my own flight was canceled going to Venice for a cruise in September. But my husband can give you way more scenarios working on the airline side. So I would say never ever fly in. But you know what? I can save $200 times 4 of us for flying in early. I could save $800 for my family to fly in the day of. Well, you know what? That cruise that I just spent $6,000 on is not going to wait for me at all. So I'm going to lose $6,000 when I miss that ship. And you know what? Some people don't take out insurance either, or they take out insurance that doesn't cover that flight because they took cruise line insurance versus something like Allianz or Travel Insured and added on their flights and their start date. So really think about if you're really covered, or that credit card covers me. Does it really cover you? Only you and your credit card company know, but you will not know until you file that claim and it's either approved or declined. So, but you know what? I could save $800 and risk a $6,000 flight. Or I could go in the day before, and let's say hotel prices are crap. I don't know, I'm looking at Miami that I have to fly to February 20th for a February 21st cruise. Yes, my flights are booked. I'm booked at 5 a.m. on that February 20th. And cruise leaves February 21st. And all the hotels in downtown Miami to stay where I really want to stay are running $400 to $500. So yeah, if I flew the day before and got that same rate, that may be good. But now I'm paying an extra $400 to $500. Is it worth it to pay that $400 and $500 for a hotel room to fly in the day before and help salvage that $6,000 cruise that, number one, I don't want to miss, but number 2, it's not just about the cost of the cruise. It's about that vacation time you had. What happens when you don't show up for that cruise? You missed it. You're stuck. You took the week off from work. Your kids have that 1 school break. You just messed up your 20th anniversary because you were combining that in with this trip. Yes, I've done 20th anniversary on a cruise during spring break with the kids. Is that worth it? So really think about cruise math of nobody likes to pay ridiculous hotel prices. I don't. I really don't like to pay hotel pricing. I don't want to lose that cruise. I don't want to lose that money. and I don't want to lose that precious time off and the time we have with our children to make those memories, because you don't want your memory to be sitting at the airport watching that plane leave, or showing up at the ship and you were not there at least 2 hours early to be on board the ship before the final passenger manifest was sent. Oh, and don't forget the traffic. That Uber traffic, or there's a wreck on the interstate. I don't care if you're driving to the cruise. I still drive a day before, night before, whatever it is. I know our next cruise as a family of 4, my husband works his normal 6 to 2 shift on a Saturday, and we will be driving down that evening and doing a cruise in Galveston on that next day. So